This module introduces you to the core movement principles that make animations feel real, engaging, and natural. It reveals the hidden science behind great motion design and explains why some animations flow beautifully while others feel stiff or awkward. These principles of animation are the foundational rules developed by Disney animators in the 1930s, and they are still used by modern professionals in 2D, 3D, and motion graphics. Even with simple tools like Canva or CapCut, understanding these rules helps beginners animate like pros. 1. Why are animation principles important? Animation is not just about moving things around, it's about creating believable motion that tells a story, expresses emotion, or guides attention. Whether you're animating a logo, quote, product, or video intro, applying these principles adds realism, fluidity, and professional polish. Think of these principles like grammar in writing or rhythm in music. Without them, animation looks robotic or flat. 2. The 12 classic principles of animation, simplified for motion graphics. Let's break them down into simple language and practical use for modern content creators. 1. Squash and stretch. This gives a sense of weight and flexibility. Imagine a ball bouncing. It squashes when it hits the ground and stretches when it goes up. Even simple text or icons can squash and stretch when animated to make motion feel alive. In Canva or CapCut, slightly scale elements during movement to mimic this effect. 2. Anticipation. Prepare the viewer for what's about to happen. Before a character jumps, they bend their knees. Before text appears, it might shake or scale slightly. In real-life use, add a micro-motion before the main animation, e.g. a quick bounce before revealing text. 3. Staging clear presentation of an idea or action. Avoid clutter. Focus the viewer's eye. Use space, timing, and design to emphasize important moments. In presentations or reels, use zoom, lighting, or spacing to direct attention. 4. Straight-ahead action and pose-to-pose. 2 approaches to animating. Straight ahead. Animate frame by frame, fluid and unpredictable. Pose-to-pose. Plan main positions, then fill in the motion, more controlled. In CapCut or After Effects, use keyframes to build main poses and transitions. 5. Follow through and overlapping. Action objects don't stop suddenly, parts keep moving. A dress continues swaying after the body stops. A logo may rotate slightly after scaling down. Tip: add drag or overshoot to your animation endings to create realism. 6. Slow in and slow out. Objects speed up and slow down naturally. Nothing moves instantly unless it's robotic. Add ease in and ease out effects for smooth transitions. In tools like Canva or CapCut, use easing settings like ease in, ease out, or custom timing. 7. Arcs. Natural motion follows curves, not straight lines. A hand waving or bird flying moves in an arc. Design tip: animate objects along curved paths when possible for realism. 8. Secondary action. Small motions that support the main action. A nod with a blinking eye. Text appearing while background rotates slightly. Practical use. Layer background movement with main animation for depth. 10. Exaggeration. Push the animation beyond reality for effect. A jump might be higher, a bounce more dramatic. Tip: don't be afraid to animate boldly. Bold motion is more memorable. 11. Solid drawing. Applies mostly to characters and 3D. This is about realistic proportions and volumes. For motion graphics, maintain design consistency, symmetry, spacing, and scale matter. 12. Appeal. The motion must be attractive and pleasant to watch. Good design plus smooth animation equals to appeal. In practice, choose nice fonts, colors, spacing, and movement harmony. How these principles apply to you, the beginner, even without advanced software. In Canva Pro, you can use basic transitions, element movements, and timing tools to replicate these principles. In CapCut, keyframes, easing curves, and preset animations allow you to animate text and objects like a pro. The goal is not to memorize all 12 principles, but to use them as a guide when creating motion. Real-life example. Imagine you are designing an Instagram quote post. You make the quote text bounce in with squash and stretch. Add a fade background with anticipation. Animate a subtle circle arc around the quote. End with a logo that spins in and slows down smoothly. That's professional motion graphics in action, powered by animation principles. Psychological impact of good animation. Good animation holds attention longer, increases engagement on social media, makes brands appear more premium, enhances memory and retention in educational content, builds emotional connection with viewers. Skills learners build in this module: motion planning, visual storytelling, emotional timing, attention control through animation, beginner animation critique, what feels off and how to fix it. Mini assignment: create a 10-second animated post using any tool, Canva, CapCut, PowerPoint, where you apply at least 3 principles. For example, text bouncing in, squash and stretch, logo fading and sliding in, slow in, background image zooming, secondary action,